Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Marshall, and I have the great honor and privilege of being the site lead for CDL-Rockies, which is proudly housed at the Haskayne School of Business at the University of Calgary in Calgary, Alberta, where it did snow on on Saturday, much different weather than we have here. At CDL-Rockies, we have three streams: Prime, Energy, and AgriFood. All of the technologies that we see in those streams are supporting bold innovations across sectors that are critical to our global economy. This is our 8th year at CDL-Rockies, and this year we had 20 graduates across those three streams, all of whom are developing game-changing technology that are impacting things like our global food and energy security, modernizing existing systems, and supporting the evolution toward a low-carbon future. Today, I am delighted to be highlighting our AgriFood stream. We have been running the AgriFood stream now for 5 years, and across that time, we have seen companies and technologies advancing everything from climate-resilient crops all the way through to precision fermentation. And today, we have a founder here, Ox Labs, represented by founder and CEO Ted Jin. Ox Labs engineers yeast to create nature-identical casein protein, which is the key to creating non-animal cheese with the same melt, stretch, and taste as dairy. Ted's unique and pragmatic approach, his ability to make significant progress through the program, and his understanding of just how important the economics are in a very crowded space has really made him stand out, in addition to amazing technology. So please join me in welcoming Ted Jin and Ox Labs.
All right, hi. Great to be here, everybody. My name is Ted, and I'm the founder and CEO of Ox Labs. We have traveled a very far distance of 1 kilometer to be here. We're located at Queen's Park, just at University and College in the Mars Discovery District. If anyone wants to come and join us, I'll be around for the next few days, and so if you want a tasting, a tour, happy to enable that. Just come find me afterwards. Now, my team over there, we're a team of 8 people across metabolic engineering, bioprocess engineering, and food science. And what we are doing is reimagining the production of proteins. Specifically, we know that animal proteins are unsustainable. With a growing population, we're going to need a lot more to feed this world. And specifically with microorganisms, they're one of the most efficient factories for proteins. And so the emissions aspect of it is really good. Oh my God, did I go the wrong way here? Oh, there we go. Okay. And so the first thing we're making is, as Heather talked about, we have genetically programmed yeast to produce casein, which is the dominant protein within milk. And so this is cheese. You know, it's lunchtime. Everyone's probably getting pretty hungry right now looking at this. We don't make this type of cheese, unfortunately. This cheese is $150 million as a market size globally. We make this type of cheese. This is a $35 billion market. It's mozzarella cheese. It's that stuff that we love in a stuffed crust pizza. It's the stuff that we utilize in food service, and it is what we need to be able to get to for widespread adoption and true change. Specifically to that point, what is the main barrier towards the adoption of precision fermentation? It's cost. There have been a lot of companies before in the past that have tried to tackle this space. Not many have broken through because you can't get the unit economics to a place that makes sense. And that's actually what we've been able to do. What we actually do is, I don't really use the word precision fermentation anymore because we are a traditional fermentation company. We've actually been able to scale breweries and actually take a lot of that excess capacity to actually make our casein. We've actually scaled that in the last 6 months and taken it to a self-GRAS status where we're starting to make that product. And this also serves as a platform for other proteins in the future. How we make it, it's as simple as brewing beer. We start with barley malt. We extract our sugars from that. We take our genetically modified yeast and we pitch that into the system. Today, we produce about 21 to 23 grams per liter on a 48-hour fermentation. After that, that fully secreted protein is then dried and actually produced into a casein powder, which is functionally identical to what you actually get. Our customers take that protein, they utilize it in their existing formulations. They're able to make functionally identical cheese that melts and stretches. And importantly, it's what consumers deserve and what they love. For this program, CDL has been quite transformative for us. When we first started in this program, we were very much at the bench scale, still trying to scale up. In a very short period of time, we actually built out our pilot plant. We wanted to prove out the economics of building a brewery, that we didn't need all this capital-intensive tens of millions of dollars, which other companies have actually spent to kind of get to scale. We built a pilot plant for $50,000. And with that, we are actually able to produce 2 to 3 kilograms a week of product that we've been supplying to our customers. And best of all, we've been able to get our unit economics down. As part of our work with CDL, we also delivered a techno-economic analysis that showed that we can get within that $8 to $12 commodity price range for casing. And in fact, over the next few months, we have plans to be able to get that even further down to below commodity pricing, which is really going to help us drive widespread adoption. Maybe the most important thing that came out of CDL for us is meeting a great group of people and, importantly, our investors. We're actually in the middle of bringing together a seed round led by, if I call you guys out here, Naya Ventures, Nadara, Congruent Ventures out of San Francisco, and Bluestein Ventures out of Chicago. With this first round that we're raising right now, we're going to be able to scale to 40 metric tons of casing production, which I believe is going to be the most in this industry. Some of our customers we're working with right now are going to be doing offtakes with that to actually test within stores, franchises. And we're also going to be able to do a feasibility study on scaling to 500,000 liters. Best of all, we've got more to come. We've got other proteins in the pipeline. So ovalbumin is next. We're actually in the final process right now of doing our self-GRAS. And of course, that's egg white protein. We've all heard the headlines of how that's been a constraint in the United States over the past year. But we've got a few other things coming as well. So if you're interested in talking to me further, we've got some small allocation left in this round. Come hit me up and we'll be down the startup zone. And if you want a tour, also let me know. We can definitely take you through and possibly do a tasting of cheese as well. Thank you.